Yo, what is good, guys? Jacob Elias, and I'm back again with another video. How are we all doing today, man? Yeah, bro, for real, it's been a minute since I dropped a video, and when I say it's been a minute, I mean like it's been an hour. Anyways, there's really no excuse for that. Well, other than the fact that I went on vacation, I also been doing like a couple other projects, but I know y'all don't really care about that. But anyways, guys, I won't waste none of y'all time. We're gonna get straight into it. As always, it will be time stamped, and I hope y'all find some value in this video. I just want to say thank you so much for the support. It really means a lot to me, even though I haven't been that consistent on YouTube as well. Like, I'm still seeing like people watch my stuff, and it means a lot. You know, if you guys want to follow along with today's tutorial, you can download the head sculpt on Sketchfab, and while you're there, please feel free to give me a follow and a like, and maybe comment some of your favorite models as well. Anyways, guys, we're gonna hop straight into the video, and I won't even waste no more time. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so like I mentioned in the introduction, if you guys want to follow along, you can download the head sculpt on my Sketchfab account. The link for that will be in the description. All you gotta do is just click the link. It'll send you right to the head sculpt. Just download it, and if you guys want to support it, just feel free to give me a follow and also like the model as well. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to speed up making the hair. But if you do want to check out how to make black hair in Blender, I will also put the link for that video in my description. I highly recommend that you actually watch that first before you get into this video specifically. But because the whole point of this video is just kind of to show you guys how to make stylized hair in Blender. So again, like, if you don't know how to make black hair in Blender, I don't recommend you watching this video right now. Check out my video on how to create black hair first, and then you can hop into this one. But this can apply to any sort of hairstyle, but you know, for the sake of this video, we're gonna use black hair because, you know, why not? All right. Alrighty, so yeah, and honestly, it's not as complicated as it may have looked, but yeah, again, like, if you guys want to watch that video, I will put the link for that in the description. Okay, so but yeah, how do we go now about making stylized hair in Blender? Well, first things first, while we're still in the materials property, all we're going to do is that we're just going to, oh, just kidding, my fault, we got to be in particles properties. And then all we're going to do is scroll down to textures here, right under vertex groups. We're going to click here, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a new texture. And what we're going to name that texture, well, you can label it anything you want. Obviously don't make it out of pocket, but you know, we're going to call this hair length, right? So we're going to click that, and if we look up here, now it's texture. But what we also want to do is make it an image. So with this selected, while we're in image, what we're going to do is we're going to hit new, and we're just going to simply put in hair length. All right, I'm going to hit OK. And then what we're going to do now is underneath influence, we're going to go to mapping, and we're going to change coordinates from generated to UV. Okay, so if you look over to the side, if you pull your mouse all the way over to the side, you should see like a plus symbol kind of pop up. There we go. What you're going to do is you're going to drag that guy over here. And what you're going to do now is you're going to head over to shader editor, and we're going to hit Shift A, and then we're going to put in an image texture. All right, and then we're going to now get that image texture. We're going to drop it in here, and we're going to open up, and we're going to see our hair length right here. So now it's also in our shader editor. All right, so that's actually all we need to do for this portion here. What we're going to do now with this right screen selected is we're going to head over to texture paints, and this is where the magic happens. So why all that was needed is because what we're telling Blender is that what we're telling Blender is that the hair length here is an actual like color. It's a paint now. It's not just a color. Like, Anyways, someone can explain it a lot better than I can, but basically we're telling Blender that the color that we're using is hair length. And anyways, what we're going to do now is we're going to change the brush from draw to fill. And we're also going to change this color from white to black and from this to white, like so. And we're going to go into gradient mode. All right, so before we even get into like how do we stylize the hair, something that it's important to note is we also need to go back into texture properties. And then when we're in texture properties, we're going to hit influence, and what we're going to activate is hair length. We're going to also activate clump. We're going to activate kink amplitude and frequency. All right, so here's the part that I enjoy the most. Now we're in gradient mode right now, but what we're going to do is we're going to add several other colors here, because this will make sure that we have enough color nodes to play around with so that we can have more of a stylized look. So basically what we're telling Blender is that the dark part of the hair here is going to be the bottom, and then the white is going to be where most of the hair appears. So if I simply drag up here like so, you'll see the hair starting to form. So this is really where you can come in and kind of mess around with it a bit. So I can drag it here. Our boy looking kind of crazy. But what we're gonna want to do is kind of just drag it up a little bit and kind of just shape up the hair a little bit. And that's really all it is at the end of the day, just kind of dragging it up. All right, so honestly, this isn't bad. I'm kind of content with this one. I think this is the one I'm going to settle for. But once you're satisfied with whatever you have, what you're going to do is go back into layout mode. And then how to just simply change this from white to a color that you're satisfied with is you're going to go into materials property. All you're going to do is just add a new material. You're going to go into new, drag that bad boy all the way down to black, and simply just, there you go, and voila. Now we're going to take it into this view here, and now you can see your masterpiece up close. But guys, I know it's been a minute since I made a new video, but I just want to say, if you guys watched this all the way to the end, I hope that you took something away from this video. Again, if you're interested in learning how to make black hair in Blender, the link for that video will be in the description. I know that there's not a lot of time left in this video, so I just want to say from the bottom of my heart that I truly